guys, so today I'm going to be doing a video about what I took to uni when I went for first year. I'm in the summer before second year now, so I spent my first year in student accommodation, so this is kind of what I took to student accommodation. I thought this would just be helpful because before I was going to uni I kind of tried to watch a few videos about what I would need, and some were helpful and some weren't so great, so this is just my experience and what I took. So when I went to uni I had an ensuite student accommodation bedroom. So basically that means you've got your bedroom, you've got a little bathroom with shower, toilet, sink, and then you've got a communal kitchen, which in my instance was shared with 8 people. 3 types of student accommodation in the UK. So there's what I had ensuite, which quite a lot of people have. Another option is communal kitchen and bathroom, which one of my friends, not at my uni because they were all ensuite, but my friend had it. She has kind of her bedroom with a bed and she's got a little sink in there. Then the showers and toilets are shared, and then the kitchen shared as well. And then at my uni we had another option as well, which is like a studio apartment, which someone I know had one. It was quite cool, but it was very expensive. But I'm too poor for that. And then yeah, so I had my ensuite, which I am very thankful for because I wouldn't have been able to deal with sharing a bathroom with people. Sharing a kitchen's hard enough, let alone sharing a bathroom. Before I went to uni, me and my mum done like a massive IKEA shop. We just kind of got a trolley, went round IKEA and picked up all the things we thought I was going to need. So I'm going to go through what I had. So to start with, my mum works in Costco, so we got some of these kind of big storage containers with like the flap lids. I got 2 of these and I kept them at uni with me all the time under my bed for storage. So I used it to get my stuff to uni and then I kept them under my bed. I would 100% recommend them. They were so handy for like all little bits like extra bedding and that. You can just keep it under your bed. And then yeah, I just loved them. So I'm going to start off with stuff I had for the kitchen. So most of this is from IKEA and I'll put the prices in the corner if I can still find it on the IKEA website. So firstly I have 2 chopping boards. These are really kind of thin material ones because a lot of people have like the chunky ones, but I just thought these are a bit nicer. They fit in a cupboard or a drawer really easily and you can just kind of leave them on the side and they look a bit nice. One thing that I took that all my flatmates forgot, an oven glove. I actually bought 2 of these. I don't know why, because you don't use them one on each hand. So this one's never actually been used, but the other one got a lot of use out of it because everyone in my flat used it and it was all burnt and gross by the end of it. I think I had a whole tub of oregano spilt inside it at one point, so yeah, don't forget an oven glove. A lot of people just use tea towels, but it's just safer to have an oven glove, I think. I got this 3-pack of utensils. It's really handy for like just making your dinners and getting off the tray and stuff. It came with tongs, but I never used these, but I have tongs if I ever want to use them. I got a mess. My life's a mess. I got this, it was like a 4-pack of each cutlery from IKEA. So, story. When I went to uni, there was a girl that had the exact same cutlery as me, and not that it's a problem, but my cutlery would go missing all the time, and so people would just automatically put it in her, or she would automatically put it in her stuff. So when you go to uni, if you want to keep your cutlery, just kind of wash it as you go along and then put it back in your drawer, or put like a little dot on it with nail polish or something to prove it's yours. Or at the end of the day, it's not that deep as long as you've got cutlery to eat your dinner with, then it's fine. This is the thing I forgot before I went to uni, but once I was at uni I was like, oh my god, I really want one. It's an ice cream scoop. So a lot of the time people just eat ice cream straight out of the tub, but if you're not feeling it, it was quite nice to have an ice cream scoop, and this was quite fancy, so it excited me. I think it was maybe from Poundland. It was either from Poundland or TK Maxx, I can't remember, but yeah, somewhere cheap. It's not great material, but it does the job. Another thing along the lines of getting stolen at student accommodation is I now have 3 pairs of scissors. I went to uni with 3 pairs of scissors. The whole time I was at uni I had 1 pair of scissors. So these just constantly went missing, people using them, not bringing them back. And everyone in my flat always claimed to not know where they were. It was like, I joked, it was like the case of the missing scissors. But when I went back, because I left student accommodation for about 3 weeks before I actually went back to clear out my room because of the virus, and I went back and all 3 pairs of my scissors were there, and I was like, oh, she has scissors. So yeah, scissors are handy for the kitchen or just any little bits. Just, you need scissors, grab a pair. This is my knife. This has got a funny story behind it because in IKEA, when my mum took me to get all my stuff, she didn't want me to have a knife at uni because I'm very accident prone as it is. A lot of people I know and some people in my flat took like these knife blocks with heaps of knives in it. You really don't need that. You just need one knife like this and you're good. That does everything. I never needed anything else during the year. And also be careful because I know some unis do like knife checks, and depending what you've got, they can actually confiscate knives off you. These are the plates I got. I got 2 of each because before I went to uni, my boyfriend he was going to the same uni, but he wasn't meant to live in the same accommodation, and then like 2 days before we left, he got a bedroom, so I got 2 just in case he was coming. I think this is the most you're going to need. Don't bother buying them like 4-piece sets from anywhere because you don't need it. So I got these. It's like big plate, side plate, and then bowls. I do have 2 bowls, but the other one's at my boyfriend's house right now. These are all chipped and cracked, and moral of the story here is don't take nice things to uni because you're just gonna get them broken. Don't take anything that you're really attached to. Like, don't take your nan's china cup that she's passed down through generations. Leave that at home. Because yeah, all my plates and bowls have chips and cracks and everything in them. I don't know why I still have these, because we're going to get new ones when we get a house next year, but I decided I was going to keep them. Along the same lines as that, I just have 2 plain mugs from IKEA, great for tea. These are actually really nice mugs, I like these, that's why I kept them. Tumblers for juice, water, drinks. I did start the year with 6 of these. Everything gets broken at uni, as I just said. And that's why I have these. So I don't really support plastic, single-use throwaway plastic. If I can try and not use it, I won't. But with uni parties, flat parties, lock your cupboards with all your breakables in it. Just put plastic cups out because you're going to have no glass left and there's going to be accidents if there's glass left out. Gin glass, because I'm a gin queen. I like to have 1 or 2 funky mugs wherever I go, so my boyfriend's sister got me this for Christmas and I just thought it was cute. I love unicorns. Tupperware. This is another thing that I went to uni without and I was like, I need Tupperware. So even if you just pick up, this is like a 3 set that has like a stack thing, but I don't know where the rest of it's gone. Yeah, Tupperware is handy. You can put leftovers in it. You can take your lunch to uni. I got this for my lunches for uni and then COVID happened, so that was never used. Uni essential, shot glasses. Mine were used so much that they still have the stickers on them. And every student needs a beer glass that they've stolen from the student union, otherwise your flat is not complete. Dish towels, scourers, sponges. Again, I'm the only person that turned up to uni with a pack of sponges and they all went very quickly. So if you're deep about kind of having your own things and not having anyone touch them, just keep them in your cupboard. Most cupboards at unis lock, so yeah, do that. A final thing for the kitchen that I forgot to talk about, tea towels. I didn't buy this before I went to uni. My gran got me this because I love cows. And I never actually used this in the kitchen. All the tea towels I use in the kitchen don't exist anymore because they're in the bin because they were gross. But yeah, I bought a pack of I think like 3 tea towels before I went to uni. I think I ended up buying another 3 when I was there because if it's like anything like my flat, everyone just uses everyone's tea towels. They get gross, they get burnt on the cooker. Drunk people make lasagna and put your tea towel over the top of it in the middle of the night. So yeah, you're not gonna have any clean tea towels. So what I used to do is I would leave them out. We had like a communal pile in the corner and someone would just chuck them in the wash every so often, but I would always keep one in my cutlery drawer and then one in my cupboard, just so I knew I always had a clean one if I wanted it. But yeah, don't get attached to tea towels either, because they're gonna be grim. That's all the things I got for my kitchen. And I also have pans, but I cooked most of the time at my boyfriend's flat, so they're all at his house at the moment because we both had to move out individually. So everything's kind of between the two of us at the moment. And also, things I forgot that I did need, I needed a measuring jug. I have a little scales, which aren't necessary, but they were handy. A mixing bowl for like baking or making anything like that. Yeah, I think that's mostly what we had. Don't be like some of my flatmates and leave all your dishes in the sink all the time, because it's gross. You can do, everyone does it sometimes, but when you wake up in the morning and you're trying to get a drink and this sink is just a mountain, it isn't fun. But next I'll move on to things I took for my bedroom. So I had this bedding and actually this quilt and pillow that's on my bed at the moment. I got rid of all my stuff I had at my house when I took it home and used that. The duvet set this is an old one that I had from Primark. This is actually my spare one. That I had 2 sets of bedding so that I could kind of rotate between them when I was like washing the bedding and that. So the other one I had was the Safi B Primark bedding, which actually quite a lot of girls at my accommodation had because it was really cute. So yeah, I also recommend to take like a fleecy blanket, because it's just nice, even if you're sitting in your kitchen, you've got a nice blanket to wrap around you if you're feeling homesick, that sort of thing. I also took, not this pillow, this is my mum's one, but I have a pink one that, again, my boyfriend's got it at his house because I had it at his flat, but it's like a pillow that you can sit up in your bed, so if you're in the mood to kind of do a bit of work in bed, which always. This is another tip, not everyone will do this, but for me, I took a blanket I've had since a kid and a teddy bear with me, because even though I had my boyfriend there, I still got really homesick because it was my first time away from home, so it's nice just to have something sentimental that reminds you of home. Yeah, for my room as well, we had a bedside table provided, so I got a really cheap lamp in IKEA. Luckily my room had a light switch right next to the bed, so I didn't really need a lamp, but sometimes it's nice to have the big light off and just a little lamp on when you're trying to chill at night. For my room as well, I have like makeup drawers at home. It's basically a metal IKEA filing cabinet, but that's got all my makeup, hair stuff, all that in it. So I took that with me, which getting that in and out of student accommodation and my mum's car is hell, but I loved having it there. It had all my stuff that I needed and it fitted really nicely under my desk. So if you're into makeup and stuff like that, little filing cabinet or desk. I don't think it was too expensive, so if you want to buy one for going to uni, I can put a link down below. I really enjoy it. I've had it for a few years and it's just great. Along the lines of makeup, all that, these tubs are from Tesco's and they always put them on sale. Even when they're not on sale, I think they're like tops maybe £6, but they're always down to like £2.74, £2.75. So I've got this big one and then I've got like I think 3 or 4 little ones, and it's really handy just to have to kind of put all your bits in. I had that big one on top of my wardrobe actually with all my kind of bum bags, belts, hats, all that sort of thing in it, just to keep them organised. And then I had a few little ones with kind of toilet trays and all that sort of thing in it. I really enjoyed having them because it just made everything a bit more organised, because in student accommodation you've got such a small room that as soon as kind of the one thing gets a little bit untidy, everything starts to get a bit kind of manic. This on the back of my door is actually from uni. It's like a little kind of over the door coat hanger. My room had 2 coat hangers attached to it, but it would have never worked. So this went on the back of my bathroom door and basically it looks like it did now. It just had all my like dressing gown, jackets on it. I also have a mirror from IKEA. I picked that up really last minute actually. I went with my mum to IKEA and my mum's like, oh, this mirror is cute, you should get it. And I was like, mirror in the bathroom, and we had a full body mirror inside our wardrobe, so I was like, oh, I don't need a mirror, I'll be fine. And then when we last minute went to IKEA for my boyfriend's stuff, I looked at it and I was like, actually I need a mirror. I'm so glad I did, because I couldn't be bothered standing doing my makeup at the bathroom sink every day. I think that was most of the things I took from I took my TV and my Xbox. I didn't really use it, to be honest with you. It was nice to have it there for if I wanted to watch TV, because I also have is it a Fire Stick I have? Yeah, I've got a Fire Stick. So a lot of the times me and some of my flatmates would go sit on my bed and watch like Disney films. And it was nice to have it there, but I don't think it would have made much difference if I hadn't taken it. I got this in IKEA before I left, and it's basically like a film reel thing with pictures of my friends' family, and at the very top, superiority, it's my Bono. And it was nice just to have a reminder of all my family and friends there when I needed it as well. A bin. Yes, take a bin. I got a little like round one from IKEA. It's here actually. It's got stuff in it just now, but I just got this. I think it's like £1.50, £2 in IKEA maybe. In my accommodation they did give us a bin in the room, but because I had a bathroom I put the bin they gave me, because it wasn't very nice, I put that in my bathroom, and then I used my IKEA one for my actual room. While we're on the topic of bathrooms, I didn't get this before I went to uni, but I wish I did. I got little like shower caddy, and it's got like a little hook on it. You can just hang over the tap. You can put all your stuff in it, because they're not the cleanest showers. Like, you could go in and clean them when you got there, and they were physically clean. They just didn't look very clean, because obviously they're old. So it was nice to just have all your stuff off the floor and hung up. And also that applies for people who don't have ensuite bathrooms. You're going to want something to kind of carry your stuff from point A to point B. That's all I bought for my bathroom actually. They gave me a toilet brush with my bedroom, but maybe you want to buy one just in case, because when you get there you're going to have to do a deep clean of the bathroom, because they don't, as much as they say they're deep cleaned before you move in, I gave mine a clean because I don't trust that. Yeah, I think that was most things. Some things that I didn't take but I came home and took back with me, like I took my guitar, because I didn't take it when I first went, and I was actually like, why didn't I take that? I really want that there. Yeah, just little bits. And obviously as you go on through the year you're going to acquire so much stuff that when I moved out I didn't know how we managed to get all the stuff in my mum's car. I had one of the like four-sided cages you get in supermarkets. I had a little trolley, and I think I had something else as well, and my flatmate helps me take it down to the car park, and he was like, how are you getting this in your mum's car? And I was like, honestly no clue. But it fit. My mum's magic at Tetris. So yeah, it all worked. Another thing, coat hangers. I took a lot of clothes with me. I didn't need that many, but I just liked my clothes. And I just took hangers out of my wardrobe, but I didn't take enough. And obviously you're going to buy clothes throughout the year when you're at uni, so I've ended up, I think twice this year, just buying packets of like 20 hangers. I think I got them in Tesco's. This is the thing with uni, is you don't need to panic on getting everything before you're there. As long as you've kind of got the bare necessities, you'll be fine, because I panicked before I went and I was like, I need everything. And when me and my mum got there to move in, we were moving in and some of my flatmates had like a whole 2 weeks worth of shopping with them, and me and my mum were like, I have no food. Like, and I think my mum kind of had the moment of, oh, I should have bought her food. And I was like, no, literally, because like the next day I wanted to go to the Tesco's, I wanted to do my first big shop on my own. So literally, as long as you've got like bedding, towels. For my bathroom I had towels from Costco's. I think it's best to buy good quality towels because they'll last you the year. I went with 2 big towels, 2 hand towels and 2 face cloths, and they're still really good quality. I'm going to take them to my house when I move in this year because they're still good. As I say, don't panic. You can get everything as it goes on through the year. The best place during the year to go is like your supermarkets. Will always do cheap stuff. TK Maxx was really good. That's where we got all our pans from, because I originally went with an IKEA pan and it was crap. Yeah, just little bits as you go along. Don't panic. It's gonna be Gucci. And yeah, so this is what I got from my uni, and I hope you enjoyed the video. don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope I'm going to do some more uni related videos soon. So thanks for watching, bye!